Hi everyone, welcome to another tutorial video. In today's video I will go over a few tools that we can use in shapefiles on QGIS. In my case, I'm using QGIS 3.16, which is the stable version, the most stable version so far. So let's get started. Before starting, so I would like to introduce you this shapefile, which represent the counties located in the New York state here in United States. So the first tool that we are gonna use is called Dissolve. So we are gonna go to Vector, Geoprocessing Tools, and Dissolve. So here we need to select the input layer, and over here we can save to file, and we can select a specific folder where we're gonna save, or we want to save that specific output. In my case, I'm gonna leave this alone. So I'm gonna run the code. And as you can see, the output of dissolved is basically just the output is a new shapefile which has just all the shapes will be dissolved on it. So as you can see over here, so basically this shapefile represents the New York state. So let me hide this. So now let's go over union. So in order to introduce the next three different tools, so I'm gonna create a new shapefile. So in order to create a new shapefile, so we need to click here in new shapefile layer, and over here we need to specify the location. So let's create a new folder. Let's name it as a shape file, and over here, shape file, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a polygon. So there is a few options. So we need to select the geometry type. In my case, I'm gonna create a polygon, and this basically the projection, it will be the same as the counties, the shapefile that we are using. So is this one. As you can see, it's 26, 9, 18. So I'm gonna click here and OK. If you don't know the projection, the projection, so you can right click and go to properties in the counties shapefile, or whatever shapefile that you're using, and you can see over here the CRS, which is the projection 26, 9, 18. It's the same one. So now that we created one shapefile, so let's create a polygon on it. Let's save a polygon on it. So we need to select the shapefile that we created. Click here in toggle editing, and over here let's select, so let's add a polygon feature, and over here let's draw like a rectangle. Right click, and let's put ID 1. Let's put 12, whatever. So as you can see, let's save it. So let's click again in toggle editing, save, and as you can see, the polygon was saved here. So if we right click and open attribute table, so we will see that there is just one feature, which is has the number 12 that we basically put it on it. So perfect. So Now what we are gonna do is we're gonna use the Nets 3 tools by using these two shapefiles, the counties and also the shapefile that we created. So let's start with the union. So let's go to Vector, Yup, Processing Tools, Union. So the input layer will be the shapefile. So the rectangle is called shapefile. In the overlay will be counties. And let's run it. So as you can see, you will see this is the output. This one are the counties. And as you can see here is like a rectangle. So if we right click and open the attribute table, so you can see, oops, here. So you can see that basically the two shapefiles were unified. So here, let's minimize. So here you can see all these represent, has the 12 on it, the ID 12 on it, represent all the shapefiles that are within the rectangle that we created. And those that appear like a null, some like empty cells, so represent the polygons that are outside the rectangle that we created, as you can see. So yes, so this is basically union. So you can use this union tool in order to know which features are inside the rectangle that you created and which one are outside. So I'm gonna hide this. Oops. And let's continue with the next one. The next one will be intersection. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a shapefile that contains the intersection between the counties layer, which is the New York state area, and also this rectangle. So let's go to Vector, Geoprocessing Tools, and let's click in intersection. Over here, the input layer will be shapefile. Shapefile, remember, is this rectangle, and the overlay layer. The overlay layer will be counties. Run it. Let's close this. And if I hide these two layers, so you can see that this is the output. This is basically this polygon over here represent the intersection between those shapefile that I just showed you before. And you can open the attribute table and you can find basically you will have the polygons that have like a 12 in the union shapefile. So as you can see, this one is one and this one is the other one. So this one is the intersection. So you can see all of them has the 12 number in the ID. So basically represent the first 19 rows from of the union shapefile. So those are that have 12 on it. So perfect. So in this way you can find all the polygons, all the counties that are within a specific area that you can draw. So now let me hide this shapefile. Let's also go back to the original two shapefiles, and let's use the last and the final tool. The last and the final tool will be merge. So vector, data management tools, merge vectors. So over here, we are gonna specify the two vectors, the two shape files that we are gonna join, that we are gonna merge. So click in the dots, counties and shapefile. Let's go back. Over here, this one is optional, but you can specify the projection, so it will be the same, 26, 9, 18, and click in run. As you can see, this one is the output. So what we basically did was to merge the rectangle in the counties shapefile that we had before. So as a result, if we open the attribute table, so you will have all of those. So basically all the counties that are on it, and this one over here will be the representation of the rectangle. So as you can see, the only layer that was in that specific shapefile was 12. So therefore, those over here will appear as empty. And the last one, which is gonna be this one over here, the ID, will be a number. And because of the ID column was not located in the county area, so if I right click on counties, open the attribute table, so you will not find any ID column. So that's why in this merge shapefile that was created, when we run the code, this column is empty. Is basically empty for the counties, and the only value is that will be the rectangle, which is the only one. So this is everything for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button.